A lot of people say I look like Amir Khan and I look like Eric Morales. So the two fighters I look like, you know, but a lot of people, everywhere I go in the US or everywhere around the world, people think I'm Mexican. The way I fight, you know, big heart, I fight like a Mexican. And I go in there and give it. So yeah, you know, every time I win, they all think it's a Mexican who's winning, and I get more support from them. So it's good.
Yeah, that's why you like all of the Mexicans.
I have a big heart. Yeah. People like to see a fighter. People like the Mexicans like to see a tough guy. You go in there, you know, like the Oscar players in there. You've got Eric Morales, you've got Guerrero, you've got some great names there. You know, Marquez. But you know, I'm one of them. I like to go in there and I fight. I mean, I don't like to step back and run away. I like to go in there and give it 100%. Even when I'm hurt, I can still go in there and fight.
Winning against Devon Alexander, what does that give you? Is that true that you want to fight Mayweather in Wembley?
Well, you know, the fight with Mayweather, you know, winning this fight, I'm looking past this fight because I know it's a tough fight. But once we beat Alexander, I think the door opens for me for the big super fights. And I think a Mayweather fight can definitely happen in the future. I mean, if that happens in Wembley, it'd be amazing because, you know, Wembley is a great venue to take a big fight, and 100% you know, we'll sell that out. Giving the British fans a huge fight like this is going to be because Mayweather is such a big name as well. But wherever it is, you know, it's a big fight for me, and I'm a boxing fan. I love boxing. I want to give the other boxing fans around the world a huge fight.
Tell me about the
oh, you like the tracks? Well, yeah, I've got the most expensive boxing shots I've ever been made. They earn about like $50,000. They're going to be made out of real gold stitching, and you know, I mean, I'm really, you know, blessed to be in a position like this. And I'm a member of a it's called 24K. It's a membership for a clothing membership, and I'm number 47. So you know, I'm a member of this clothing company that makes all my clothing and stuff like that. So that's why we decided to do a boxing kit, and I choose them to do that. So White Label made my kit, or it's been done by 24KT.
So Christmas coming, so you want to
give you Christmas is coming. You know what I'm gonna do with the shots? I mean, I'm gonna see what happens after the fight, and then I'm gonna give away the shots because, you know, either it's charity or something like that. Because you know, in the day, I love to give charity. Yeah, you have to give back. Because what am I gonna do with them? You know, I've won them and I've used them, but I want to give it where it's gonna make a difference in someone's life. 12 weeks is a long time. I've been in training camp. It seems forever, and you know, now I'm here, literally days away from the fight. I'm looking forward to just getting it over with. I mean, I'm up against Devon Alexander, who's also been training very hard, but I think I'm in better condition. I've been working very hard and not made any mistakes in this fight. I can go in there and do what I do best.
Do you have like a pre-fight ritual that you do before going the ring?
Well, you know, ritual. I mean, I always, you know, like to, you know, like shower before the fight, do my prayers, meet my mom, and then leave the hotel because I'm one of them guys. I mean, I've always been doing that. And then once I go to the venue, you know, I like to put my boots and just take my time and relax and chill. So I've always stuck with the same plan all the time, and it's always worked for me.
Keith Thurman just said that you are the most overrated fighter in your division. What do you think about that?
Well, you know, I think I might be underrated. I mean, because I've gone in there, I've proven it many times before the likes of Maidana, the big names, going to England back and forth, coming to America. Not many fighters like me would leave England where I can make millions and come to America. So obviously people can say that, look, why have they got my poster out on the Vegas Strip? Why have they got my picture everywhere? Because, you know, I must be something special. But you know, people have their own opinions, and I just let it be.
Amir, you know, speaking of that, for some reason or another, you get a lot of criticism. Some of it warranted, some of it not warranted. For you, does it ever get to you or get under your skin?
It never gets to me because, you know, I always stay cool about it. And I mean, when you know you get criticism and people are talking about you, if you do something right, really, but you're always going to have people who hate you for it. People just can't see the fact that, you know, you're getting a lot of you know, good stuff about. I mean, people always say good things about me, but then you'll always get the handful who say bad things. You know what I'm saying? I think it's jealousy, I think, more than anything. It never gets me. It motivates me. I mean, when people say bad things about me, it's only going to push me and drive me to do more better things and work harder really in the gym. So if they didn't say anything about me, any bad things about me, then maybe I'd be quite lazy and I'd be just going on. You know, but I mean, because they talk bad about me and try to put me down, that just motivates me and drives me to train harder.
Do you pay attention to what's said? Because I know some fighters do go online and they read that stuff and then they kind of read it and it kind of gets into their head sometimes. But
I have like over 1.5 million followers on Twitter and Facebook, 3 million followers. So it never gets to me because look, at the end of the day, you always have someone who's not gonna like you or say something bad, but it never gets to me. But I have, you know, what makes up for it is I have so many people who have good messages to send me. I get more good than bad. So
how is this all so far? You know, it's another fight week. You know, we see the cameras here. You know, how is it this time?
It's great to be back here in Vegas. I mean, I love Vegas. Love fighting over here. It's a mecca of boxing, and here at the MGM, and not only fighting in the MGM, but being the top of the bill. I mean, that's special, and it's a great time for me, man. I'm just gonna soak it all in, and I'm gonna make the most of this time.
What do you feel he's gonna come out with the night of the fight?
Well, you know what? Devon Alexander is gonna be in the best condition ever because obviously he's gonna be up, and it's a massive occasion for him. He wants to prove a point, and he knows that, you know, winning this fight can take him on to bigger and better things. That's why I'm not taking him lightly. It's going to be a very hard fight, and I've been training very hard, and I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm just going to go and do it.
Thank you, Amir. You want one or two questions on this side? Do your division real quick,
Amir, you're here back in the big lights in Las Vegas for a title fight. You've had some big setbacks in your career, but you never stop believing in yourself. Yeah. Do you think that separates you from a lot of fighters?
Oh, definitely. You know, one thing about me, look, I've had setbacks in my career, and I've come back from it stronger. And I think all fighters should be the same. I mean, you're always going to have setbacks. I mean, it's only going to make you a stronger person. And I think I've proven myself, you know, and proven to other people around there that, look, when Amir has had a setback, he's always come back stronger from it, and it's never got to me, it's never put me down. I mean, I know fighters who have had setbacks and retired, and I know fighters who have just never been the same again. But with me, I mean, I've been knocked out in fights, and I've lost fights that I should have won, but I've never let it get to me. I've just come back stronger from it.
What is it that allows you to keep that confidence and allow yourself to think you could beat any fighter in the world?
You know, it's my religion, it's my faith. You know, I'm a Muslim, and I pray and stuff, and you know, God gives me that strength. I have so many people praying for me, and I have prayers from everyone, my mum and everyone. So you know, things that help and you know, take you to the end.
A lot of people talk about the fight with Floyd Mayweather coming up, but is it important that you do not look over?
Yeah, I'm not looking past this fight. I mean, people can say what they want. I'm not looking past this fight because I know this is a very hard fight, and I don't want to make any mistakes in this fight because in that fight I'll never be there. I've always been close to the Floyd fight, but for some reason, you know, I look past it and I get beat. But you know, now I'm not looking past this fight. This fight is, for me, is the biggest fight.
Last question for you, Amir. Do you think you have a dominant performance Saturday night?
Definitely.
Thank you.
It's going to be a great performance, and you're all going to be happy with it.
Thanks, man.